I think so, yeah. We are now more than 220 people, so that's a record by at least 40 people. So I'm basically a consultant. I work with the print and publishing industry, basically as working with sales, development and business development and training. It's very good. And since I'm also part of the Grafkom company, I obviously have a lot of contacts. So we are like a whole family. So life is fantastic and we're doing a lot of new things all the time. It's a combination, obviously, but I think the overall mission with Grafkom was to create an environment where we actually could see that this industry would move forward in a digital age. That was the whole sort of basic idea. So the whole idea is basically that the more you share, the more you get. And if that works well, then you can always sort of build upon that. And that's what we always do all the time. So I think that's the whole philosophy behind Grafkom, is actually meet, share, knowledge and inspire others. Then you will grow yourself. I think the original concept hasn't changed much. What we have seen, of course, is that people that are attending, that are now more used to the way we actually do things. That has changed, so their attitude and their knowledge. But of course, we have to work all the time to get more people to come on board as members in Grafkom and of course attending our events. And that takes a lot of time, but it's also worthwhile doing because you can see here, everybody are smiling and they are talking to each other. Yes, and that's extremely important because in the Nordic countries we are like a family, I would say. So we do a lot of business obviously across the borders, but also in the Baltic countries. So we view ourselves today more as a Nordic/Baltic organization, but it's only started. So we have to work from the Swedish point of view and go to Norway first and then to the rest. Some of the events that we do, we will do it still in Swedish in Sweden. And some of the things we will do in Norway will have to be in Norwegian. But when you come to these type of events where we're actually trying to get as many customers and friends as we can, then we can do it in English. So it will be a combination of both sort of international in English and both doing local activities in the native language. More English, but we need to keep sort of what is unique to each and every country as well. Yeah. And that's going to be a little bit of course, of a challenge. But I think we can do that if we have our members working with us. I think we will depending on how fast we can grow, but I think we can do 4 to 5 big events coming next year, 2019. And we will do more focused events, like focusing on perhaps how do you work in social media, how do you work in workflow. So that will be sort of more hands-on workshop as well.